look at the good stuff, or you want the bad stuff? Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bimmer Barn. In today's episode, we're going to be unveiling my car, my 335i, to my best friend Max, who actually bought it pretty soon after I got the car to restore and flip. He told me that he'd be pretty interested in buying the car. So we came up with a price after all the work was said and done. And now today we're going to be delivering the car to him. Now with just as much stuff that we fixed on the car, there's also a couple small things that I left for him to do. And that way he got the car for a pretty good deal and he'll be able to get his hands dirty doing some work at home. So let's go ahead. I'm going to hop in the car now. We're going to drive it over to the east coast of Florida and we're going to get his initial reactions on the car as well as hand over those keys. So I'm on the road here, and a second ago I had the radio, it was working in the driveway, and now we're driving and the radio is not working. So it's, you know, picking up a signal, it reads the radio station. So that's one of the things that I kind of have to surprise him with, is that I think I know that the amplifier is on the way out. It's just a matter of when it wants to work, when it doesn't. But hey, you know what? I did want to mention that we used a steam cleaner to clean this steering wheel, and man, it just looks so fresh. The leather on the center of the airbag looks the same as the outer ring here, and there's no more like grime built up in the stitches too, so that's really nice. The steam cleaner really helped get all that stuff out. So far it's been a good drive. We've got the cruise control set. Gas mileage looks really good. That's the instant gas mileage right now, so I think the average is somewhere like 26, 27. So look at that average highway, 27 miles to the gallon. Not bad at all for 6 cylinders. What up, amigo?
Very nice.
I made it in one piece. Actually, look at the bugs, though. I just realized that.
Oh, that's the love bug season.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, couple surprises.
All right.
I have a red folder. Red is the most dangerous color. And then I have some goodies in here. What do you want to do? You want to look at the good stuff?
Worst.
Or you want the bad stuff?
Red folder first.
Red folder first. So I have a little post-it note, basically. I want you to, there's a couple things that are left to do on the car, and like the biggest thing is that it doesn't have radio anymore again.
Oh, so it stopped?
So the amplifier, which is definitely the problem, I would replace it, because I don't think that the sound system on this car will work without an amplifier. I didn't replace the coils yet, so it does have like a slight weird idle, like slight misfire, but it doesn't log any misfires.
That's easier to replace.
So that's like, yeah. And then the key thing. So you know how I showed you the key, but there's no like emergency manual key. So, you know, if the battery were to die or something, there's no way that you could change the battery. That's the problem. So if the battery dies, you can't open the trunk because there's no key button back there. So these ones, you have to unlock the car with the manual key to get in, to pop the hood, and then from the hood, you put a charger on the jump pots, and then you power the car, and then you can open the trunk. So that's just one of those weird BMW 335 things. So you probably don't notice it, but the engine bay is missing something pretty big.
The air intake.
Yeah. So on my to-do list is we have to go to the junkyard together, and we have to find this.
Okay.
Because it's a little expensive to buy that sort of stuff, like on eBay. And I figure you said you wanted to go to the junkyard. So yeah, we can go to the junkyard, get that. And then the other thing is a battery tie down. So like I put the battery thing to keep the battery from going up and down, but there's one to keep it going side to side. And that thing's missing, I couldn't find it.
Well, that probably could be solved at a junkyard as well.
Yeah, these so junkyard parts, and I'm sure like maybe we'll find like an armrest or something nice. Now we get to look at the good stuff in the trunk. Oh, and this is like your whole thing. We'll put the sticker on in a second. But this is like the turbo rebuild, all your receipts, thousands of dollars of parts. So I'll pretty much start doing this for like all the rest of the builds that come through the Bimmer barn.
Okay.
And that way people have a good idea like what's been done and stuff like that. So yeah, some surprises in the trunk here. Go ahead and open it up, mister.
All right.
So you got one big free spare wheel, so in case you have any problems. I think that you should probably get a full set of these because it would obviously look a lot better on the car. Well, in my opinion, it would look a lot better on the car than these things, right?
I'm not a big fan of these rims.
So we'll get you some BMW rims. This is free. This is part of the cabin filter thing. So like you have two of these, but these are the good things. Well, here's another good thing. Cabin air filter, charcoal activated, so that when you get your plastics, you can go ahead and install.
Okay.
These, I'm not a big fan of.
Oh, these are the black ones.
Blacked out, and they're like double grills. So.
I like the ones you have on there.
Yeah, they're like original
Yeah.
OEM. Here's a good one though. This is a personal gift. This comes from my personal collection, and now I'm giving it to you. Because you're gonna need it with it. Well, hopefully you won't need it with this car, but
Is it the tool set?
No, it's not a tool set. I know you already have a tool set.
Nice.
Your very own jump box.
Nice.
Harbor Freight Special.
Oh yes, very nice.
So it even comes with like all these useless accessories, and you can charge it through someone's, your glove thing.
Cool. So you can know how much battery's on there.
So yeah, you press the button, press and hold it. Shows you how much
100%,
battery,
nice.
and then when you plug this thing in to the end, then you press and hold this red button, and then it'll supercharge any battery to start it. So what I was talking about with the way to like jumpstart the battery in case the battery ever dies, you're going to have to use like a jump box like this. So that's a free gift. And
Perfect.
yeah, if anyone ever
Thanks.
calls you and they're like, "Hey man, I gotta jump start my car," you just grab this. You don't need jumper cables.
Courtesy of the Bimmer barn.
Courtesy of the Bimmer barn. Let's see what else we got in here. These are some extra LED bulbs. So, are you excited?
Excited.
This is what is this? Is this your old car? Can you explain to us your history about your car right here?
It's great. GTI.
You got this car in high school. This is your first car ever. It's been good to you. It's also went through a lot of parts, I'd say. Personally, I've changed out a couple of parts on this car. We did the AC compressor recently. You had the drive belt done recently. You had a shop change the oil pressure switch because it failed, and it gave you an oil pressure light on your drive. On a road trip. Max does a lot of road trips, so hopefully the 335 does him good for long distance journeys.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that this car actually gets good gas mileage. Can you guess how much gas mileage you got here? How much does yours get? I want to know how much this one gets, because I might be surprised.
On a highway, I can get about 30.
Okay.
30. This one doesn't get 30.
No, this one doesn't get 30.
This one gets what? 25, 26?
20, I think I averaged, and we can check right now, 27 miles a gallon. You remember on the road trip, my car did 22 miles a gallon.
Did 22 miles a gallon.
Almost did 22 miles a gallon. There's also this thing right here. This is like faded, I think like the night vision stuff where it like changes color. So, but I saw these on eBay. You can buy them without the tinting and stuff, and it's just like $30 for a pair. So personally, I'm not a huge fan of like the tinting because at night it makes it harder to see stuff. literally that list is all that I have for you to keep in mind. Oh, I didn't actually, you know what? When I got on the road here, I was thinking about the transmission surging issue. I didn't really notice it on the drive here. I think it's one of those adaptations things where like the more you drive it, the more adaptations learn to the new pressures and all the seals and stuff. Yeah, the only other thing would be to do like an XHP transmission flash or something like that.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Yeah. Do you wanna drive it up and down the street? Get some.
Yeah.
See how it drives.
Of course.
he says not even a full tank, bro. You thought I was gonna give you a full tank of gas on this, dude? I barely put enough to get here. I promise you.
Yeah, dude. This is where me and my boys back in the day used to drag race on this road.
Me too. This road. Man, that windshield's dirty.
Oh my god.
yeah. Into the sun.
Add that to the list.
Yeah. I need to look up a good way to get like water spot stains off of glass. I don't know how to do that. If someone knows.
Windex.
No, I promise you, I tried Windexing this glass. You just went from
sport mode.
It's right here. You just like tap it over.
That's sport mode. That's definitely sport mode.
You just went from having 1 turbo to 2, baby.
Is that what it does? Is that really what it does? No, I was about to say.
No, I mean like from your Volkswagen that only had 1
Oh yeah.
to this. Your neighbors.
This is a sound wall, right?
It is a sound wall.
Very nice.
I've never seen you drive like this before.
Like aggressively?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? It's hard in the Volkswagen too because you get such like clunky shifts, you know, when you
my god.
when
like,
you yeah, you're like and then boost comes back on and you like, you know, it's gonna lag a little bit. It's fine.
Like up and then out.
No, just
it's still fine. It's good height. Ready?
Ready? No, I got you I put a brand new microfiber in there.
Oh wow!
So in
Aren't
case
those
you
like
ever,
20 for $1? Throw out my address.
Connecting to Wi-Fi, please hold. It's 2021. Oh man.
We'll talk about your garage door opener code.
No, we will not talk about my garage door opener code. See, with BMWs, they usually open. It's usually a matter of if they close or not. Wow.
Very nice. You should have like a master cut of all my very nices in this video. Very nice.
So guys, that's gonna conclude today's video. I hope that Max is happy with the car and that he drives it for a lot of miles. And yeah, if you guys are interested in buying a BMW or building a BMW, I'd be happy to help you guys find the right one. In the next video, hopefully I'm going to be unleashing or unveiling the next project for the channel, and I'm really excited to show you guys that. And I don't know, I may have bitten off more than I can chew with that one. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the Beamer Barn if you haven't yet. Go ahead and drop a like down below and comment what you think of this car and what you think of my friend Max here. So
They met me.
So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.